Hey everybody, TR here in my man cave, and I'm going to do a video on a new inexpensive guitar I just bought. My motivation, because I have so many guitars, with the passing of Eddie Van Halen, I was kind of kicking myself. Earlier in the year, I haven't done a video on this guitar yet, let me show you. Here. I bought a new guitar and almost bought one of the EVHs. I was looking at the Bumblebee stripe one, and at the time, like, the dude's still alive and everything, and it's like, I don't want somebody else's guitar, I want my guitar. And I got this Charvel San Dimas, and it's basically the same guitar as the EVH. It's made in the same factory in Mexico. It's got like the same body just about and everything, except instead of a single EVH pickup, this thing has a pair of Duncans. Anyways, that's for another day. This video is not about this guitar, but I've been thinking about making like Frankenstrat, something like that. Put this back. So, they have these cheap Kramer Baretta Specials that I've been seeing all over the place, and coming soon, you know, out of stock, more on order, whatever, and they're like $179. And nobody ever has them, and they showed up. So I decided I wanted one. I ordered it. And of course, Kramer's owned by Gibson now, so basically it's an Epiphone. I got the one in ruby red, which looks kind of pink to me. They call it ruby red. They do have a purple one. I thought about it, but the Charvel's purple. And we have to have a little variety in our life, don't we? Yeah. So anyways, $179, $90, whatever. The neck on it is amazing. The frets, they look bigger than they are. They're medium. They're actually fairly wide, but they're low. It's a fretless wonder. I'm almost thinking they're done to perfection. This thing, I have almost zero relief in it. It's got a 12-inch radius. I have almost zero relief in it. No rattles, no buzzes. It plays like a dream. I think a machine did it. But they are kind of on the low side. But plays great, so what's it matter, right? And actually, it's kind of a lot like a lot of Gibson-esque kind of, you know, like I said, fretless wonder. Taller frets might have been more shred friendly, but it shreds. It does shred. So for $179, with all this going on, mahogany body, it's a maple neck with a maple fingerboard. You'll see there's no stripe. What's cheap about it? Well, obviously the bridge was bad. The block on the bridge was like paper thin. The tuners were pretty wonky. The nut is plastic. I was going to replace that, but it's cut perfect. It doesn't bind, it stays in tune. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But if it is broke, fix it. And I fix when they're broke. So I did my usual, my favorite replacement tuning machines, Godos. I like locking tuners too, but you know, when you're on a budget, if you're on a budget, these things, if you go to Warmoth, you can get a set of these things for like 35 bucks, and then you know you got to add shipping to them. There you go. So that's if you're getting chrome. If you want black or gold, there's a little bit of an upcharge there. Actually, quite a bit of an upcharge. You're getting under 50 bucks a set then. I had them laying around already. Actually, I'm swapping them out of another guitar, and I'm putting a set of Fender tuners in the other guitar that came out of a Fender that got Fender locking tuners. Blah blah blah. The bridge. I don't know if you can see the size of that block in there. It's got its own gravitational pull. It's a GFS trim from Guitar Fetish. The whole trim block and everything. And the saddles are also replacements. They're the ones with the flat tops. I do a lot of palm muting, so they won't jab your fingers. And of course it came with a pickup, which was very likely a Epiphone pickup, but TR doesn't do that. It's a good pickup. It was a hot Epiphone pickup, but I put a Duncan JB in it. One of the complaints everybody had was that this volume control was more of an off and on switch than a volume control. And it was. it would go from off to full volume on 1 all the way to 10. Well, I had it apart. I noticed there's a stupid little capacitor in there. I think it's supposed to be a treble bleed. I hate to tell you, Kramer, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Okay? Snipped it out of there and it works fine. But I do have a Mojo Tone CTS pot on the way that I'm going to put in here. Also, of course, I had to put strap locks on it because that's what I do. So this thing breathes fire now. It is amazing. I think it's one of my favorite guitars, and it didn't cost crap. There isn't anything I don't love about it. Matter of fact, I can't wait to play it again. That's probably what I'm going to do after I get done doing this video. So that's pretty much it. Eric C. has a giveaway right now. I'll put a link to his YouTube channel on there. If you want to go guess a number, you might win one of these. He's doing upgrades on his. He's got a DiMarzio Super Distortion he's putting in it. It's sweet. It's a white one with the, that's not rosewood, it's the rosewood substitute. I can't remember what it is they use on that one. I did want the maple board. Just 'cause like I said, this was kind of a Eddie Van Halen-esque tribute idea. I like to have guitars that remind me of musicians that I like, and that's what that one is. So anyways, good to see everybody, and for now, TR out.